Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, in this video, I will be talking about why you shouldn't read a self-help book like Atomic Habits or 48 Laws of Power, The Subtle Art, and other books like The Psychology of Money or etc. So, why you shouldn't read self-help books if you are a Muslim, and why you shouldn't take knowledge or gain knowledge from those books. So the main reason behind being a Muslim and not reading self-help books is because the self-help books like Atomic Habits or the Subtle Art, 48 Laws of Power, or any red pill book, or the so-called red pill book, or any popular book you can take like Psychology of Money or any popular self-help book. So why you shouldn't read those books as a Muslim? So the core reason is that the advice they give, the lifestyle they told, these books tell you to adapt, and the values these books tell you to uphold or bring those values in yourself, and the values they sell, you can say. So those values are more or less influenced by or inspired by the Western culture, because the author themselves who had written those self-help books are not a Muslim. And if they are not a Muslim, and if they are not a Muslim, the author is not a Muslim, author of those self-help books. So, and it's quite obvious that their values must be un-Islamic and influenced by the Western culture or any other foreign culture. So yeah, this is the core reason why you shouldn't read self-help books. So now the question arises that should we also stop reading other books? Like there are many practical books, or you can say many practical a practical guide which is like no fluff books, and they provide practical insights and very practical books. Like if you want to start a business, or you are a marketer, or you want some kind of sales advice, or you want some sales insight, or you want to be a better marketer, or like you want to upskill yourself, or you want to be better in a high income skill, or any other things. Like for example, you can take this book here, 48 Hour Startup. I have already made a video about this book. So yeah, you can just go and check out that video. And yeah, this book is a very good book for entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, and those who want to start a business, or those who dream to start a business. And they have a idea, they are sitting on $1 million idea, but they are not willing to start due to any other reason, or just they don't have the drive, or they are not motivated enough to start. So yeah, this is a practical guide for young entrepreneurs, and those who want to start their own business. This is a practical guide, and there are many books like these, 48 Hour Startup. Like there's also a book named $1 Million Weekend by Noah Kagan. And yeah, this is also a very practical guide about starting your own business, and uh, making your way towards the financial freedom. And there are many books like these. Like this is also a book like I read, which is 12 Months to 1 Million by Ryan Daniel Moran. So yeah, this book is also a very valuable book, like the other two, $1 Million Weekend and 48 Hour Startup. So yeah, you can definitely read these books. Like the main point is you can only read those books which are more practical, which give more practical insights, no mindset shifts, no lifestyle habits. They don't sell Western values, they don't sell Western lifestyle, and though they don't tell you to adopt a Western mindset or something like red pill stuff, like which is very trending nowadays. So if the book doesn't tell you to adapt Western lifestyle, or uphold un-Islamic beliefs and un-Islamic values, and the book gives you practical insights, and the book itself is a practical guide towards entrepreneurship, or towards a high income skill, or any kind of marketing. Or there are many books I can tell you the names of those books. Like there is 100 million offers, like 100 million offers from Alex Hormozy. And then there is many books, like just I mentioned 48 hours startup. This book, you can also read this book. This is a very good book. And then $1 Million Weekend. And yeah, there are many books, like there's also one book by for marketeers or for marketing, and that is, I guess, the one page marketing plan. So yeah, it is also a good book by Alan Dib. So yeah, these books are some practical books which give you practical insights, no fluff, no mindset shifts, no Western influence, only practical tips and practical guide towards achieving your goal, or whatever the reason you are reading this book, or yeah, for entrepreneurship, sales, marketing, whatever. So yeah, you have to look for those books which gives you practical insights rather than just mindset shifts and lifestyle, Western lifestyle, or tell you to uphold or adapt to Western values and liberal values and modern beliefs. So yeah, if these red pill books, or any book you are reading and it tells you to just uphold the, or just adapt to the Western values and modern beliefs and all those stuff, which things are un-Islamic and like not according to Sharia. So yeah, you should not read those books, and you should not take tips, and you should not take any kind of advice from those authors, or any kind of learning or any kind of knowledge from those self-help books, because they are just selling a Western lifestyle or something un-Islamic, which is not which is not Islamic at all, and which is not aligned with the Islamic values of a Muslim. So yeah, if you are a Muslim, especially, and many people are getting trapped in this thing, in this red pill stuff. So yeah, just make sure whenever you buy a book, or when you choose to buy a book, so make sure you look out for these things. You can just watch reviews about it, and what does the book say. You can watch book summaries if you want, and you can just search on Google what the book is about. And yeah, just get a detailed, or at least brief information about the book, and the author, especially the author, who is the author, and about the Islamic books. Yeah, you can definitely read Islamic books. Although when it comes to Islamic books, you also have to look for some content which is written by like a Muslim only, but like there are many contradictions and many wrong things in the book. So you also have to look in the Islamic books when you are buying Islamic book. Or although it happens very rare, it rarely happens when there is a contradiction, or the author is a hypocrite or a munafiq, or like he has written something wrong, and a completely different narrative and something against Islam and the Sharia and Islamic laws. So yeah, when it comes to Islamic books, you don't have to think very much. But when it comes to like choosing another books other than Islamic books, then you definitely have to look for a practical guide, and it will be only prove to be beneficial for yourself, because reading self-help books doesn't help you, and this is the harsh reality. It doesn't help you, and the only books that help you is the practical guides, like the books which I which I told you the names of, like 48 hour startup, and 100 for sales there is 100 million offers by Alex Hormozy. For business there is like you can say 48 hour startup, and for building income streams you can read Millionaire Fastlane, which is a very popular book. And for psychology you can read many books there, like the Surrounded by Idiots is one of those books. Yeah, you can read those books, but yeah, you have to look out for these red pill books like 48 Laws of Power, Atomic Habits, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. So they are just mindset shift, and they are just a bunch of trash, especially if you are a Muslim, because they are written by those authors who are not a Muslim, and they do not uphold Islamic beliefs, and they uphold that red pill belief. And yeah, they sell that red pill mindset, which is not like which is not something beneficial for a Muslim, and which is not aligned to Islamic values. So yeah, there's no need of self-help books and all those red pill stuff. You don't need to read all those things. And yeah, this was all about the video. And regarding the fiction books, you also have to look out for the fiction books. Like there are many novels which promote haram stuff, like adultery or something else, or like alcohol or killings or murders. So yeah, you also have to look out for the fiction novels. Although you can read like books like 1984 by George Orwell, which is very trending nowadays. So yeah, you can read those books which tells you the meaning of freedom, and you can read those fiction. But yeah, in fiction you also have to look out, because the most popular fiction like Harry Potter and all those stuff are these promote magic and all kinds of black magic and haram stuff, and all those fictional universe things which are of no use. So yeah, in non-fiction you have to look out for the red pill stuff. And when it comes to fiction or reading novels, you have to look out for all these, like what are the things these novels are promoting, and like what this novel is trying to say, or what the author is trying to say. So yeah, there's no point of reading Harry Potter, and like there's no benefit in reading about parallel universe and fictional universe and fairy tales. So yeah, this was all about the video. And if you want to gain Islamic knowledge and you want to get Islamic newsletters, so yeah, you can just go in the pin comments and you will get you can just sign up and you can get free Islamic newsletters. And if you want to know more about psychology, you can get free psychology newsletters. And you can just go in the pin comments, and all the links are there. And you can also follow me on Instagram. So yeah, you can just go in the pin comments, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and check out all the links. So yeah, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Till then, Jazakallah khair.